Hello everyone, welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez, spiritual intuitive and oracle, here with my Moonday Oracle Message. And this is for the world as a collective's highest and greatest good only. It is also for the week of December 18th, 2017. So we're just getting down to the wire. Only 2 more weeks, if that, left in 2017. So how crazy is that? So for those of you who are new to my page, let me just explain how Moonday works. So, hi Trista. Welcome, sweetie. Thanks for being here. So for those of you that are new, and those of you who are not new, welcome back and thanks for joining in. Moonday is the ancient name for the day Monday. It's a day, well, each day of the week is actually associated with an astrological as well as planetary correspondence. So this day is the day that is associated with moon. And so the moon is all about intuitive abilities, connecting with the divine within yourself, the divine feminine part of us, which is men and women. We have that divine feminine, which is that part of us that is connected to our intuition, that inner knowing. This is also the time where we are looking for truth and using what tools we have within our arsenal to find that truth. So divination is one of those huge tools that we use to look within and find truth, or to help us to discern truth. So I decide to come on here every Monday or Moon Day to give a message using my own intuitive abilities as well as my oracle cards for the highest and greatest good for the collective. So all of us as one. So it's nothing that's very detailed or specific. It is a generalized reading for us all so that we know how to best get through the week, so that, it just makes life so much easier when you have an understanding of, how to engage the energies of the week. Now, it's not fortune telling. That's not what this is about. This is about guidance, giving us the best foot forward, if you will. So everyone who finds themselves here, I do believe in divine synchronicity and divine timing. So I believe that if you found yourself here, whether you are watching this live or back on the replay, it is because there is something here that you need to hear. The message may resonate with everybody or every single person that finds themselves here differently, and that is okay. It's exactly what you need when you need it. All right. So I see everybody starting to pop in. Hello, Robin. Hi, Angie, welcome. Hey, Curtis, welcome. Leah, Trista said hello already to you, beautiful lady. Jillian, Hannah, Heather, Fabiana, welcome, sweetie. Glad you made it. All right, welcome everybody. So if you are here tuning in, I can see sometimes when people pop in and sometimes I don't. So the best way for me to see that you're here tuning in is just to comment and just say hello. You don't have to, but I think that it's a beautiful thing for us all to be able to connect this way. I love to connect in a very personal way with people. I'm not, one that just likes to talk at people. So I do enjoy seeing everybody come on here. I like to know how everybody is. How's your day going? I hope that everybody's having a fantastic Moon Day already. I know it's the start of the week, the hustle and bustle week as we get ready to move into not only Christmas for those of you who celebrate, but also for those of you who celebrate Yule like myself, as well as the winter solstice, which is on the 22nd. So we're going to talk a little bit about that before we get into the Moon Day reading really briefly. Hey Leanne, welcome sweetheart. Yes, you did. I'm so glad you did make it. So really quickly, I'm just going to go ahead and say that the Moonday Oracle Message is just a 1-card guidance reading for all of us as one, a message of higher guidance for our highest good that we most need to hear to get through this week. It's something that's just going to give us a little bit extra boost and assistance. And then afterwards, I pull one more card from a different deck known as the Mudra deck. And I'm going to go over what mudras are when we get there, but it is just another way for us to take the oracle message as well as power within our own hands, combine the two and work through the week's energy. So it's really best how not only can we hear the message and receive the message, but also how we can best embrace the message and ensure that we are getting the most out of it this week. Hey, don't do that. So my little cat over here, she is she's like, so you're gonna see it start shaking. I hope it's not gonna fall down. she's nudging and just coming up here and giving love to my tripod right now. So hope it doesn't get knocked down. How's everybody working out today? How's it going? Hey, Bobby, welcome, sweetie. Yes, you did. Hi, Kim, welcome. You made it too. Hey, Gina. Glad everybody made it. Trista says last day of work today until after the new year. Good for you. That's fantastic. I wish. Yes. And yes, Angie, thanks for the reminder, sweetie. I don't know how I could forget considering the energy of yesterday and today. Today is the new moon for most of us. Some of you who are on fast forward, like Hannah and Jillian, you guys are a little ahead of us over there, over Australia and Scotland. Though Jillian, I think you're still hanging in tight over here with us. The new moon. And for those of you like Hannah who are all the way over in the Southern Hemisphere, it was yesterday, but you can still make use of that powerful new moon energy. So the new moon is the time of the moon phase where the moon begins all over again. It is void of any light, and it is literally just being reborn. So every month, the moon waxes, gets to its most potent point, its heightened point of the full moon, and its time of empowerment, and then it wanes and goes back down to withdrawal and energy in a metaphoric death, if you will, before it is reborn at the new moon, which is today. So this is about embodying the beginning of a new cycle. So literally, we, like the moon, get a new opportunity or a new rebirth every single month. So this is about really planting your seeds. What seeds are you going to plant to cultivate and grow this month? And take a look back at last month. What seeds did you plant then, and how are they starting to come to fruition? And now how can you continue to build and grow on that this month? So really this energy is potent for that. We are in that fiery sign of Sagittarius. So I am not an astrologer by any means, but I do understand that the sign of Sagittarius is that motivator, that shaker, because they have the element of fire in their favor, okay? So with that said, yesterday was the dark moon. The dark moon always takes place the day before the new moon, and you can feel it come in before it does. And what that means, literally like a shadowy or haze or fog tends to come over us, and we will start to feel a little fuzzy, unfocused, low on energy. This isn't a negative thing. The reason this is happening is because at the dark of the moon, it is the literal death of the moon. So as the moon, so with us. When we live our lives in accordance with the moon cycles, we are flowing harmoniously versus kind of trying to swim against the tide or the current, if you will. Makes things a lot more difficult and we don't understand what's going on. But because the moon is in its dark phase and we start to feel all these heavy, weighty, foggy emotions or energy around us, this is actually our body's signal from the moon saying, hey, it's time to go within. This is time for you to seclude yourself, stop what you're doing, don't try to work through this, don't push through this, and it is literally time to go within and reflect upon your month. How has your month played out? And now we are getting ready to be reborn. What do you want to see or plant going forward? So really important time, and people always see it as a half, glass half empty versus the glass half full. And it really is about that going within. I like ritual. Every dark moon, sit down, pull my cards for the month. I do a new moon reading on myself every month. And by the way, if you haven't had one of those, definitely want to check that out with me. If not this month, next month I do them. I offer them every month. New moon readings are fantastic for seeing your month ahead by phase of the moon, what you can expect, kind of know when to hold, when to fold. It's a really great reading for that. So if you're interested, you know where to find me. All right. We are also moving into the 22nd, and I see a couple people popped in. Hi, Lauren. You said a mouthful there, sister. Absolutely. It has been a potent shift since last Monday. Remember, we pulled cards for last Moon Day. It was all about truth being revealed and illumination and our spiritual truth. Lots taking place this week. Hey, Rachel. Yes, sister. Happy Moon Day. Diane. Jillian says, do we not get 48 hours to utilize the new moon energy? Yes, you do. The way that I see it is you actually get you get 72 hours. It's the same way with the full moon. So how that works is usually you can experience the energy or work with the energy of the moon phases, not just the full moon, new moon, the day before it actually occurs, the day of, and the day after it occurs. So you've got a good energy. It's about energy, guys. It's not about time. We humans in this third dimension, we get stuck in that whole time frame of mind. It's not about that. It's about energy. So energetically, yes, you can work with it for 3 days. Day before, day of, day after. And you'll still be good to go. All right? So, yes, and Angie even chimed in and said, truth is Sagittarius energy. Makes perfect sense. Sagittarius is, represented by the centaur or the maiden, the maiden symbol that's like, Artemis or Diana, if you will. Angie posted great images today that corresponded to that and went right with it on her Crystal Essence Healing page, where it's literally about taking your arrow, really cocking it back and setting your sights on your target and where do you want to hit your mark. This is about you shooting your arrow true to your mark. So really awesome stuff. I'm really interested to see what's going to come up this week. So we're going to get into it right now. All right. So as you see, I'm downstairs today, so it's going to be a little noisier than usual. I've got family walking in and out, so don't mind me. It's real life here. Okay. So this week, I've decided to step out of the box a little bit and do something different again. And I am working with, last week, I was working with Cheryl Yambrick Rose's Art Through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle. Well, this week, I'm working with the Sister Deck by Cheryl Yambrick Rose. And this is Art Through the Starstream Oracle. Okay. These are really fantastic decks. They're very intense, but very educational. And Cheryl is a very magical being who puts all of this amazing energy and knowledge and wisdom. I always feel like it's like deciphering codes and information when I work with Cheryl's decks. It's a really great one. Okay. Hey, Mandy. Welcome, sweetheart. You're just in time. Angie says, ninth house, spiritual honor, philosopher, and focus your aim. There you go. Angie is much more of that astrology than I am. I take what I need and I let the professionals do the rest. All right. Yes, right? I know. It is perfect for this month. That's probably why I'm working with it. All right, so let's see. What guidance does Spirit have for the world as a collective this week, December 18th, as we move in? And remind me, we're going to talk about Yule and the solstice in 1 second. But as we move into this powerful time this week, what message does Spirit have for the world as a collective's highest good? Wow. All right, so it is the power of the master. Look at this card. This card is like, wow. It's a little foggy. I don't know if it's the light or my connection. So you can't even see just how really potent this card is. It literally like glows and jumps off the deck. So obviously this is Yeshua, also known as Jesus. Not going to go into details too much with all of that, but I just want to let you know, I've got somebody else coming in. 1 second.
Oh, it is.
You're on camera. My husband just walked in. You didn't see me sitting here, huh? You want to be on camera?
No.
You want to say hello to everybody? Should he say hello to everybody? We should make him say hello to, yes, we should make him say hello to everybody. Come on, say hi. This is my other half, my other pain in the butt half. My husband, Carlos, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, you're such a goof. Get out of here. Go away. Okay.
No, hi.
You're such a good. I didn't know you were gonna come in and say hi. Sorry, like I said, I'm downstairs. Everybody's coming in. Angie says hello, and Jillian says yes. We should make him say hello. So yes, getting into it. Divine masculine energy here, and both my son and husband walked in the house in the front door as we were getting ready to pull the weekly reading. So definitely powerful divine masculine energy coming in here. But it is literally what is the week of Christmas and the solstice. It is, and they're going to make me talk about it before I even get there. It is about the rebirth of the God energy or the masculine energy. This is the birth of the Son of God, according to those who believe that. And this is also the birth of the Sun God, according to those who believe that and work with those different spiritual beliefs. So this is a neither here nor there, everybody, but across the board you can see a theme. It is the return of the divine masculine energy, but in a way that is reborn, resurrected, and renewed, if you will. So yes, there is an ancient Gaelic, Angie's chiming right on in here. There's an ancient Gaelic tradition known as the battle between the Holly and the Oak King. The Oak King rules the summer, rules the beautiful sun and energy, the time of the summer solstice. And the Holly King obviously rules the time of winter. But this is a time, seasonally speaking, back then, because time was definitely different, daylight was different. Seasonally speaking, the two went to war, the Oak King and the Holly King. And it was said that at this time, the Holly King actually died. So even though we're over here preparing for winter, some of you lucky Southerners are over there preparing for, you're just stepping into summer. But we're over here preparing for winter. But technically, seasonally speaking, they were moving into their midway point, because come March for them, they were actually ready to bring in the spring with the time of Ostara, or the spring equinox. So a little bit of history going in there, but basically the Oak King wins. So this means it's the return of the light. So now you have the return of the powerful sun energy. So we talk about the moon being that divine feminine. The sun is the divine masculine. So this is all about renewing our own power. And it's not just about actually in terms of, Christmas and this and that, or Jesus. It's in terms of our divine masculine within, which is our power, literally our hunter. We've got our bow and arrow. We're ready out there. So is Sagittarius. They are the hunter. This is about restoring our drive, our power, our ambition. But while we go through this powerful process this week, hi Lisa, welcome sweetheart. Yes, Hannah says, here in Australia we're coming into summer solstice, which is about honoring the masculine as well. Isn't that interesting that they both are? The winter solstice is when the goddess or the feminine energy is actually giving birth to the sun god. So, and then you even see that in the Christian faiths where they have the Virgin Mary giving birth to the Son of God. So either way, it's that beautiful time of divine masculine energy being reborn. So it says the power of the master. This actually calls for calling in protection. But what that just means for everybody is to really take it easy with your bodies this week. So I don't know about you, but as of yesterday, I began with that dark moon starting to feel like my body was starting to I was starting to feel it. I was starting to pick up on, oh, I need to go within. Oh, I need to relax. I need to not do too much. As the new moon came around today, I woke up and I was feeling again the same way, that the energy was very intense. And I was feeling like I needed to take care of my own body, my own energy, my own well-being. So we're going through it, like almost literally, guys, it's like we're doing acrobats this week, okay? Like you get done flipping out of one cycle and you flip into the next cycle, and then you're flipping again into the next cycle. So new moon, we just came out of a gateway. Now we've got the winter solstice, and you're all going to be running around crazy last-minute Christmas shopping and holiday shopping for the weekend. So, it's a lot happening this week. As we go through this powerful time of rebirth, the first thing I want to say is to remember to protect your body. So when you are out and about in those crazy, chaotic stores, I think I posted a meme that said I needed to wear like a space suit in order to even go into Walmart, because the energy is just so intense. Literally, you're going to want to go into a metaphorical space suit everywhere you go this week, because we are so open through that rebirth period we are actually leaving ourselves open when we go out into these chaotic areas, okay? So it's important for you to remember to keep yourselves nice and grounded energetically. That's important for your health, your well-being, as well as your mental well-being. Keep yourselves grounded. Shield your energy. If you don't know how to do this, if you don't work with crystals, you could just simply call in your protective guides. You don't have to know who they are. And call in your highest self. I'm a big advocate for working with your highest self. And ask to be shielded in a beautiful, protective bubble of light that nothing that doesn't serve your highest and greatest good can enter. Okay? This way, when you're out in those stores, you know, you're not fighting all the chaos of everybody. Think about it, guys. Everybody's taking their energy with them. They're taking their chaos with them. So are you. They're taking their negative thoughts. You know, everything. It's all stored within their auric field. They're all taking it out there, and so are you. So if everybody is instead mindful of this, everybody is then protecting themselves, and they're protecting others by shielding their own energy as well. Does that make sense? So you could also work with some crystals to help keep you shielded and grounded. Hematite, black tourmaline, do both shielding and grounding. Perfect ones to have. Those are just two simple ones I'm going to give you right off the bat. And then what else do we want to talk about? We want to talk about the power of the restorative process we're going through this week. So remember last week it was all about our truth, things being revealed, illumination, and having that, you know, the seeing or having more confidence within ourselves and whatnot. This week we're following through with that in taking on, you know, the coming back into our power, if you will. So soaking in that beautiful sun type of energy that's coming in this week and allowing it to literally be filled within your solar plexus, which is just below your diaphragm here, just above your navel, that yellow energy chakra power center. This is our center of life force energy. So you want to literally allow that sunlight to envision it coming into your solar plexus and allow it to restore your power. I'm telling you, things are happening whether we realize it is or not. You could work with some beautiful yellow stones like citrine, yellow aventurine, golden healer. Am I forgetting any, Angie, off the top of my head? Pyrite is another one, but it's not one that I usually work with too much for solar plexus. Yellow calcite, Angie, throw some out there for everybody. So you can work with those to help actually bring in your power, restore your power. Curtis chimes in. Curtis is wonderful with working for stones. I got some beautiful crystal babies coming that I got from him. And Curtis says, yes, tiger's eye, perfectly. And I knew I was forgetting one. Thank you. Smoky quartz and black tourmaline. Absolutely, Curtis. Good combo right there. So definitely work with those. If you can't, like I said, you can just do these simple tools that we talked about, the grounding of the energy, envisioning that sunlight, wearing yellow. You could wear yellow, but I've got my gold on today. Wearing yellow, wearing gold, it's going to help to empower you as well. White, very purifying color, okay? Color magic is super important. We don't know it every day, but we're walking around with our color magic on. Don't even realize it. Give yourself a salt bath this week if you need to help to restore your health and your energy. Salt, using Epsom salt, Himalayan salt, it is absolutely going to help you clear out and detox those toxins that you might be carrying on. Very restorative and relaxing. Let's see, what else do we have? Sleep. I think somebody had even mentioned sleep. Yes, if you feel tired, sleep, because this is when our bodies naturally begin to do their work. This is when they begin to heal. So very, very important. Isabella, can you tend to him really quickly so he doesn't start? Thank you. Appreciate it. You might just want to put his blanket on until I'm done. So Amber, another good one. Great. Wearing green today, says Lisa. Good. Green is very healing color as well. So listen to your instincts above and beyond anything this week. Your instincts are going to guide you. It's really important that as we move into our truth, as we start to restore our power, one of those parts of ourself that allows us to live in conjunction with our power and our truth is by listening to our voice of truth, not the voice of doubt, not the voice of fear or ego. It is the voice of truth, and you'll know it because it comes from here, not here. It comes from here. And then the will to put that truth into action comes from your solar plexus, okay? Yeah, Jillian, she wants to see Anubis. Yeah, Anubis will come in here so excited that he's gonna take my whole screen right down with him. So no, I'm not gonna bring Anubis in. Maybe right before I say goodbye, I'll bring him out, okay? So, yes, Yellow Jasper. Everybody pay attention to Angie Walters' post. She's gonna give us a lot. She is our beautiful crystal goddess from Crystal Essence Healing. Taught me almost everything I know about crystals, so absolutely, she is my crystal goddess. So a very great card for those of you just popping in and tuning in this week. Catch it back on the replay because it is a very in-depth card. It is about and the card actually says the power of the master. This is you. You are the master. This is about putting together, really taking a toll, or tally, I should say, of all the major lessons that we've just learned, that we've just gone through. Hey, Freddie. Welcome, and magical. So really about taking our power and all from the lessons that we've learned, really kind of looking back over the last year, I'll say, and reflecting on everything that we've achieved, what we've overcome, what we've learned, even the hardships, the things that have literally broke us down. It's about now becoming the master of all of that. Everything that we've gone through, everything that we've learned, it was for this point to get you where you are right now. So now you are becoming the master by taking back your power, by seeing your truth, recognizing your divine worth and potential. All right? So great, great card. And blessed Yule to everybody, and winter solstice, as well as Christmas. I'm probably going to try to get back here on Friday. It depends. You know how Fridays have been lately. So I will try and may see you before the holiday. But I'll be here Christmas Eve announcing the winner of my giveaway on Magical Me for the 2018 12-month card reading I'm giving away. So if you haven't already seen that post, I'm going to reshare it again this evening because it's probably buried way down there, and I think the event ended already. But it is still going on. The winner will be announced on Christmas Eve. All right? Hi, Roxana, sweetheart. Yes, please do. All right, so what else? So the solstice is that time where literally, if you haven't already put it together, numerically, it's 12, 22, 1. So you've got 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Powerful day of, very high vibrational day, a portal day, gateway day, definitely about that light becoming back into us, returning to us. And, like I said, I'm not a numerologist, but I work with numbers. I work with numerology a lot. And I can tell you that it is going to be a powerful, powerful day for us. All the beginning of the rest of our lives. That's what I'm going to say. It's going to be the beginning of the rest of our lives. All right? Beautiful new time that we're coming into. And so, yes, it is basically the winter solstice, or Yule, is just that time of when literally, it has to do in terms of daylight. And the darkness, it is the longest day of the year because it is when the dark really maxes out, if you will. And so this is the death of the Holly King, if you will. And now moving into the day after Yule, the 23rd, we begin to have more and more daylight returned. And now the day begins to outweigh the dark. Okay? All right, so I hope I explained that well enough for everybody. So yes, and now it is Mudra time. So Mudras, this is the deck that I work with. It is Mudras for Awakening the Energy Body by Alison DeNicola. It has cards in here that assist us in working with different mudras as well as our chakras. So, what are mudras? They are basically like yoga positions for your hands. So basically in ancient Tibet, and probably even farther beyond, hand movements or gestures formed with your hands actually held a lot of power. It enabled you to channel energy through certain parts of your physical body, your energy body, as well as your emotional and mental bodies. So using these symbols that you form with your hand, they each correspond to a certain physical part of your body and energetic or spiritual part of your body, so your chakras as well. So using breathing combined with this, you are able to channel energy into parts of your body that you want to awaken. Parts of our energy body or emotional bodies or physical body. Yes, we have many, many layers, guys, many layers. For those Reiki people, you know what I'm talking about. But people who aren't familiar with it, we do have lots of layers. Each layer can get blocked up, and one layer can block the other layer. So it gets complex. So this is why this is very important. So working with these, it enables you to literally, it's like you are taking your bow and arrow and directing energy directly to the part that might be blocking you and shattering it with this energy and bursting it open and awakening it. It also assists in alleviating some physical ailments and issues. It also assists in spiritual awakening and epiphanies. Last week, we were working with the spiritual truth mudra, the Dharma mudra, wasn't it? That's a powerful mudra to be working with. So it's very interesting to see which one's going to be coming out this week. So I'll pull the mudra and then we will do the mudra together. I'll take a picture of it and post it on my page so that you can literally save it to your device and work with this mudra all week long. This is literally taking your power into your own hands, guys. And not only hearing what I'm telling you, but now you've got the tools to put the words into action, to actually create magic and healing with your own hands and energy. Okay? All right. So let's see what mudra comes forward to assist us this week of December 18th and goes hand in hand with our Moonday message. And I've got my third eye tingling right now. Okay. Awakening. Spiritual truth. Awakening. Did I not say it was going to be a powerful week? I did, didn't I? Here we go. This is the beginning of the rest of our lives this week, everybody. The power of the master indeed. All right, so it's you. You're the master. You are stepping into that power. So, hi Candace. Hey Lynette. Welcome. Anything that you guys missed, you definitely want to catch back on the replay because it's a potent one this week. All right. So, Angie, I am not even going to attempt this one because my Jersey accent, it just doesn't, I can't handle that one. So, can you pronounce this mudra for us? It's Uttara Body Mudra. That's the best that's going to get, all right? It is the Awakening Mudra. It's a number 8. 26 is a number 8. Power of the Master, number 8. This is, number 8 resonates with strength, courage, infinite cycles, infinite potential and possibilities. The fact that we are infinite beings. Also, karmic debt, overcoming karmic cycles, karmic healing. So we are going through... Without, going into crazy detail, it's like the earth karma is healing as one, as a collective. So remember what I said, the beginning of the rest of our lives. A new era, guys. Okay? So, this, obviously the color green associates with your heart chakra. Well, when you want to have a true awakening, your true power center. Yes, it's our solar plexus, but your true power center. Your true connection to source. It's not up here. It's not right here. It's right here. Here's your connection to source, everybody. Your heart. Living through your heart. Speaking through your heart. Acting through your heart. Connecting to your truth through your heart. This is awakening. This is what we're working with this week. All right? Powerful. This one, it's going to awaken all the rest of them for you. So it assists with mental clarity, inspiration, awakening truth. I am not lying. It's backwards, but you get it. Benefits, physically, it directs your breath to your heart. So this is where we're going to be channeling our energy today. Your chest and your ribs. It assists the immune system, cultivates stability, inspiration, and insight. I'm so ready for this. Leanne says, yes, absolutely, girl. I've been feeling it. I've been talking about it. Absolutely, it's now. So how we're going to do this one, it looks a little bit more complex than it is. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to interlace your fingers. Do this together, everybody. Ready? Uttara Bodhi. Did I say it right? Uttara Bodhi. Am I supposed to say it fast? Uttara Bodhi. Bodhi? It's good. I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave it that way. So you're going to take your fingers, interlace the fingers on both hands with the tips of the thumbs touching and pointing downward. So like this, okay? Thumbs go downwards. Pointer fingers go upwards. Okay, so it's literally like as above, so below. Like that, all right? I gotta do it again. Extend the index fingers upwards, touching them together. Bring the hands close to your heart center. So just in front of it, all right? Bodhi. Gotcha, Ange, thank you. So then you're gonna lengthen your spine and drop your shoulders. You don't wanna be sitting like this or like this. We want a clear, flowing channel of energy. So you're gonna close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you release, blow the breath out of your mouth. And direct the breath and the energy into your heart center. One more time, take a deep breath in through your nose. And release. Channel that energy, channel that breath. And one last breath in. Make it count. And release. And state, divine knowledge and inspiration awaken my highest truth. Divine knowledge and inspiration awaken my highest truth. Divine knowledge and inspiration awaken my highest truth. And so it is. And you can open your eyes. And Angie says this mudra assists in releasing fear and awakening. Okay? So how do you feel? How does everybody feel after that one? Number one, that is going to ground and anchor your energy. It always does. Breathing combined. Sometimes we get that little tingly sensation at the top and we feel a little dizzy afterwards. But if you do, then just remember when we're working with the higher ones, it can happen. So just remember to ground your energy by pushing your roots down out of your spine into the earth, okay? Just envision that happening. Take a few more deep breaths if you need to, and just grow your roots if you feel a little too floaty or dizzy after coming out of those, okay? Yes, Trista, and so it is. So you get 2 chakras for the price of 1. That's fantastic. So, powerful week this week, everybody. Really just, live it up, go with it. Remember what we talked about. Grounding your energy this week if you feel chaotic. Shielding your energy this week before you go into all of the chaos, because not only are you doing yourself a favor, but you're doing everybody else a favor who doesn't hear these messages that you hear. There's a lot of people who just may not be receptive or open to this, but you're still protecting their energy by shielding your own, because you're not dispersing all that crazy, chaotic, negative thoughts and energy that come along with the hustle and bustle of the holiday week, okay? You also want to be clearing out your energy. Oh, cat. She wants to get in somewhere. So you also want, and she's chiming in. She's like, yes, yes, yes. Or like 3 times, I think she said. So you also want to be clearing your energy with some salt baths, saging, Palo Santo, earthing energy. Do what you can and pool in the sunlight. Remember that. That's super important this week. We are becoming the masters of our lives. We are becoming the master that we've always been. All right? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to get Anubis for Jillian really quickly because she's such a trooper. She stays up super late to catch these readings. So it's 5 hours, I think, ahead of time over there in Scotland. So I'm gonna bring in my Anubis really quickly. He hears me. So let me go grab him for you really quick. Okay, Papa. Come here. Come here. Don't go knock it down. Come here. Wait. I told you he's gonna come running. Look at what Mommy got. You wanna come say hi? Come here. Come here. Look it. Can you say hi? Say hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Look it. No. Look it. Say hi. Say hi. Right there. He's like, I don't want to be on. What is it? Come. No? Okay. All right. So I think that's the best that we're going to get before he takes this whole thing down and he's ready to eat. So, oh, Trista, I love you all so much too. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Have a great week. If you need me, if you need some clarity for something, you know where to find me. I'm always here. I do respond to questions as best as I can. All right. Love and blessings. I will see you back here, hopefully, on Fortune Friday. Bye-bye.